welcome back to Let's Play Hellblade Senua's Sacrifice. And we have this path going up. And this is a singularly interesting experience.
Not creepy at all.
Yeah.
Also, I'm here. Hello.
Hello, Bramlin. Okay. Helpful extras.
Oh, here we go.
You're in danger.
Oh, good. This isn't the year of having to balance on the beam.
Yeah, I was worried about that too. That's why I kind of held my breath and didn't say anything.
Yeah. I felt the worry there.
Okay, so you can't just walk off. You have to interact to get off edges.
Why did she do that? She shouldn't have done it. She can't go back now. No, this is it. The hidden path.
I'm pretty sure when it echoes like that, that's her talking. Oh, crud. This feels very much like I imagined Patricia's experience to be.
Oh?
Not the voices. Patricia doesn't actually hear things, but she talks at things.
You might have to explain for the viewers who you're referring to.
Right. So Patricia is a character I played in City of Mist that as was a stress coping mechanism that developed first in a kidnapping and later in when she was a soldier, that she'll when she tries to deal with when things get a little bit overwhelming, she'll talk at a observer she imagines, and it was just getting a little bit increasingly more pronounced, and when she started getting her powers it didn't get any better.
He's going to hurt you. It's dangerous.
Don't kill me. I'm not one of them. Don't listen. I was just hiding. I find I live longer that way.
It's all turned dark.
The bastards catch me again. Never! Wait. Who are you?
It's just a memory. Truth?
Oh no.
For my tales of the Northmen, they call me Druth. Liar.
He's
An
lost.
old fool.
He's not real.
Truth is my truth.
It's good to see you again. You kept your vow.
Guide you in this life and the next. I will tell you my stories of hell, if I may walk with you.
Oh god.
Tell me
Oh.
your stories again, old friend.
Oh no.
I'm listening.
The runes seal the gates to hell. Focus your inner eye, and you too will see what's hidden in plain sight.
Focus. Look closer. Look. Use your eyes. Why isn't she looking closer? She needs to look closer. Focus.
Okay.
I can see one.
Hold it in your mind's eye. Find one like it to open the gate.
Oh, okay. It's M. Got it. I don't know the proper name for the runes. Oh. But I did like our solution to how we represented that in game. It just every so often when I would be saying things out of character, somebody would suggest aha. No. Somebody would suggest that I had actually said something.
It's the shadow on the wall, Thryth.
Focus.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
You'll see.
Look towards the gate. and the gate will open.
Oh, wow.
The gate is open. Go through the gate. Go through it. It's dangerous. Follow it. What's behind the gate? Where will it take you? It's not safe. It worked.
Oh. Did
I
she never
spent
touches
6
it?
years enslaved in hell, but I watched the Northmen, learnt their ways.
I know you did.
You listened when everyone else laughed. My people pay a heavy price. Carry my stories with you, and together we will make the Northmen feel our fury.
I notice she never actually touched the gate. She simply assumed
Another
it was
voice
closed.
joins us. She once tried to make them go away. Pretend they weren't real. But what good is that? When we are always here.
Oh no, that perspective shift. You cannot fall off. But man, oh. Oh. Oh, good grief, I hate that. That's
Yeah, yeah, I know. I get the same. I get the same feeling. Oh, hey,
okay.
do it
I guess it's the
again, do
same
it
as heights.
again.
Oh,
Stand on the edge.
it's going
Pretend it's going to be okay.
to the exact
But you know
perspective
that
that
death
makes
is
it
near.
worse.
Waiting for you to make that little slip. You can't just wish things away.
Oh. God.
The world of the dead is ruled by the giantess, Hela, daughter of Loki. The gods feared her bloodline, bad on her mother's side and yet much worse on her father's. So, as a child, the Allfather cast her down into Helheim and gave her power over those who die of sickness, age, hardship, and self-slaughter. In all of the 9 worlds, only Hela can resurrect the dead. To Hela, your Dillion was sacrificed, and with her you must bargain.
Oh. Also, for people not aware, Hela is a mythical character I like to use a lot in fiction.
That's because she's so cool.
Yeah. She's usually a decent person in my fictions. I don't think I've written a bad version of Hela. Of Hell.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's quite easy because the like Loki and Loki's children get a real raw deal off the Aesir, the Norse gods.
Right.
The Norse gods are kinda terrible.
I think even in the Prose Edda and stuff like that, there's bits about that. Yeah, the Ragnarok's the end of the gods, and they deserve it.
I mean, there's a funny thing. There's kind of a theory that Loki is supposed to be when Christianity came to the Norse, Loki became a Christ figure.
The gate to Helheim divides the living from the dead.
And banish and help
that the face of Hela
remove
herself?
the pagan gods.
The half-fallen goddess that rules over Helheim.
Well, also underwent a lot of
Behind
hardships.
that door.
Right.
She must find him.
Shh. I think this is going to be the fighting tutorial.
Looks like it. That's a ring in the middle there.
Yep. I can't control where the camera looks right now.
You took him from me. I beg you. Let him go. I'll give you what you want. I won't resist anymore. Just give him back.
Oh dear.
You're killing us. You're going to die. Get dying. Darkness is coming. Continue its
Oh no.
Finish this. She's scared. Defend yourself. Nobody cares. He's finished.
Oh dear, they keep coming. Oh dear, it's another deer. Parry system.
There's another one. There's more. Be ready. You can defend it. Keep going.
I don't think I was able to. Don't think those last ones were ones I was allowed to beat, unless this is a
No.
game over. Nope.
This is too elaborate for a game over.
Yeah.
A vision of what's to come. Poor Senua. The darkness does not bargain. It does not reason. It is rot. And now it has taken hold. It will spread towards her head, the seat of the soul, until there is nothing left of her.
Oh no. Okay, no.
All of her suffering will have been for nothing. It's just a matter of time.
The dark rot will grow each time you fail. Oh no. All progress will be lost. Is that an impossible to do to win fight?
The hardest
Yes.
battles are fought in the mind. That is what Dillian taught her. With every defeat, the dark rot will grow and soon it will take her soul. But for now, at least, she still has control of her mind. And she will fulfill her vow, whatever the cost.
He's not real.
Listen to me, Senua. The goddess Hela lies behind the gate to Helheim. To open the gate, you must first face the gods that guard it. The god of fire, Surt, and the god of illusion, Valravan. Spill their blood to open the gate to Helheim and enter the land of the dead.
So we're going to have to choose one way to go.
To his soul.
We're going to have to do both,
How will she get through?
Why won't it open?
but
Why
we have to
can't
do
she
one at a
open it?
time.
She needs to challenge the gods.
She has to fight 2 gods first.
Two gods.
2 gates.
Which will she choose first?
One of them will kill her, I know it.
She's going to die.
Side note,
Which one will she challenge first?
Be very careful, Senua.
Choose a
this
gate,
is
Senua.
why
Two gates, two gods.
telling someone
two,
it's all in your head
Which
or
one?
trying to logic out does not stop the spiral. It just feeds it, because the immediate response to the logical, it's not really the, because I've tried that. The immediate response to the logic of it's not really as bad as you think is immediately followed by you're an idiot for thinking it was that bad, or something similar.
Yes. Yeah, or leads to you can't trust yourself.
Yeah.
Um,
They're trying to, the supportive stuff becomes just as much part of the spiral as the toxic stuff. It's really, really hard to shortcut a spiral. Short circuit a spiral. It is really hard. I haven't had a spiral in a long while,
Valravan,
thankfully. But
ancestor of the seers and master of ravens. He hunts his prey with his powers of illusion and feasts on their remains. Follow the path to Valravan and defeat him in battle to earn his mark. The gate to Helheim cannot be opened without it.
okay. We're gonna wait till it gets about 4 or 5 more minutes. 5 more minutes. This is very pretty, which means it's going to be really terrifying in a little while.
So, I think it's worth it to ask the question, is it a game you'd want to continue playing?
I think so. I think it's kind of like cathartic. It's hitting buttons, and realize I've never had like a diagnosis or anything. In fact, for a long while, our family's response was, "You don't want that on your. We know that's real. We know it's a problem, but you don't want it on your. You don't want it anywhere in a record related to you." Because
That's
we don't, it's kind of a not trusting the system type thing.
yeah.
Because, but yeah, so I have no idea. I mean, OCD a little bit. And I mean, in the one time my parents did take me to get diagnosed for anything, it was like a 3rd, 4th grade. They just sort of shuffled it off and said, "Oh, he likes to read." And my parents were really kind of irritated and peeved off because it was an expensive place that was supposed to be really high recommended, and they didn't put an effort into it. My personal thing is, my personal theory on that is they diagnosed me as somebody who could probably get by reasonably well and tell the parents what they obviously want to hear. Instead of doing something that would maybe help for somebody growing up.
I mean, the mental health space is full of plenty of hacks and con artists.
Yeah, also, for clarity, I mean, it's a lot better now, but I grew up in the 80s.
Yeah.
I mean, we both did.
Oh yeah.
Illusion hides the path to Valravn. Don't trust your eyes. Find another way to see the truth.
Okay. Don't trust your eyes. Okay. But like I said, I mean, if it gets too bad, I'll stop. But right now, it's reminding me of things, and I'm getting that tension in the shoulders and such, and but it's not actually triggering anything.
Hmm.
It's just I'm remembering watching her experience it. Like I don't have the hallucinations things. I get maybe a little bit of things flickers at the corner of the ear, at the corner of the eyes or whatever, but I don't think that's any different from anybody. Fatigue issues. But but yeah, I don't. I get where I whisper at myself, but it's very clearly me. But seeing somebody else, it's very much interesting perspective of me on the situation, because I'm not usually in a situation where it is a safe interaction with this sort of thing.
Mm.
Yeah.
Well, just remember,
Yep.
if it gets too much, we can stop, and
Yep.
if you need to pause the game for a bit, that's a good plan too. If you want to talk about anything, I am here.
I mean, I'm hitting 23 minutes in a little bit anyway, so I'm going to go for the night anyway. But
I know I'm talking about in the future with the
right, in general. Sorry.
mm,
I'm being a little bit over literal. Okay. F. Okay.
She did it. She did it. She did it.
Yep. Sometimes these feelings are your best friends. Sometimes they're your worst enemies. Oh, it's a gate. I think going through that might trigger a thing, so I am going to go ahead and pause here
okay.
and talk to y'all later. Bye.
Later, everyone.